C spot run, C spot eat, C spot run away from home. That might just be one of the revisions to the 2019 edition of the classic children's book Fun with Dick and Jane. Now, why would Spot want to run away from his masters, you ask? Maybe because Dick and Jane will be reimagined as vegans and they insist that their carnivorous pet also follows a vegan diet? Yeah, what a dick indeed. But get this, a new study reveals that some 35% of dog and cat owners are keen to put their meat-eating pets on a vegan diet. 35%. PETA naturally has weighed in. They love this idea, of course, which makes one wonder if PETA members will now be mounting expeditions into the jungle to get lions and tigers and bears to go on a vegan diet too. And in a recent episode of Shark Tank, Mark Cuban actually invested $500,000 US into a vegan dog food startup.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey, way to normalize insanity, Mr. Cuban. And geez, where's the people against cruelty to animals when you really need them? I mean, a dog on a vegan diet? How dare someone treat man's best friend in such a shoddy fashion? Now, granted, dogs can get by in extreme circumstances by being omnivorous, whereas cats have a far worse time coping when it comes to eating veggies and whatnot. But even when a dog is consuming non-meat items, it is out of necessity, not choice. By the way, folks, I have some video evidence proving my thesis that I'm going to show you later on in this commentary, so stay with me. At any rate, this latest survey is making me really question those in the radical vegan movement. Not that I wasn't questioning their intellectual fortitude before, mind you. Indeed, remember last year when we dropped by a vegan protest in Toronto? Check out these pearls of wisdom from one protester.
We were designed to eat plants.
Humans were designed to eat plants? We're not omnivorous by nature?
And absolutely not. Because we don't, first of all, I don't see you have sharp teeth like all the animals who eat meat, right? If you were a meat eater, you would chase the squirrel without any tools and just using your bare hands and your teeth, you would eat it.
Okay, two things here. One, in the teeth department, Homo sapiens has 8 incisors and 4 canines. That ensures we can rip and chew meat. Secondly, this red-hooded carrot crusader has really flipped her lid when she makes that squirrel analogy. A predator, such as yours truly, is not going to waste a huge amount of energy chasing a bite-sized critter like a squirrel that can clearly outrun and outclimb me. Rather, I'm going to get a gun and hunt a deer. I know vegans tend to suffer from a lack of B12, but does such a vitamin deficiency affect their gray matter too? Anyway, I'm calling out a vegan diet for dogs as being nothing short of animal cruelty. Furthermore, since there's no looming dog food shortage on the horizon, let's consider the real motive behind this, shall we? For this is really about politicizing pets as opposed to doing what's right for the pet's health and well-being. Then again, in one respect, the vegan movement for carnivorous animals makes perfect sense, given the times in which we reside. After all, a man can say he now identifies as a woman and vice versa, or he, she, ze, they can say they feel like a non-binary, gender-neutral spirit unicorn, and voila, you shall be addressed as a non-binary, gender-fluid spirit unicorn. So if that's how we're rolling these days, then why not pretend carnivorous dogs and cats are plant eaters too, even though this goes against their very nature? Oh, and now to prove my thesis, check out this video I shot the other day featuring my pet, Dexter the Wonder Dog. He's given the choice of 2 dishes. On the left, kale salad. On the right, a beef rib. Let's see what happens, shall we? I rest my case. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, you may have heard the Rebel has a brand new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you travel.